Good day, everyone. I am Dieter Cabale, your reporter for today's video, and I will also tackle up now my topic in which the present challenges of globalization in the 21st century. Now let's know first what is globalization. According to the previous reporter, the globalization is a new contemporary stage of development of capitalism over the world, and it is a process of social change in which geographical and cultural barriers are reduced. And it also, globalization can be described as a widening, deepening, and spreading of worldwide interconnectedness in all aspects of contemporary social life, from the cultural to the criminal and the financial to spiritual. First, a growing number of emerging global governance actors aim to contribute to the solution of interdependent issues, supplementing and sometimes clashing with already established regimes designed to address certain international problems separately from the other issues. So, Hell it out on 2013, this defined the situation when current international institutions fail to provide a coordinated response to correct agendas challenges as gridlock. And then, through the example of sovereignty challenge and by discussing the question of power and equality, we will show now the new developments in the international relations affect and reshape collaborative responses to the most pressing issues. And some of various global governance actors coalesce around the ideas and norms of human rights and human security. And however, the principles of sovereignty to challenge the practical application of these ideas internationally. It was huge and severe violations of people's rights and freedom during inter to intrastate wars or conflicts continue to erode human security in different parts of the world. However, governance actors working for the maintenance of peace, security, justice, and the protection of human rights have limited capacity to improve situations because of complicated approval procedures of humanitarian interventions or and or authorization of peacekeeping operations. So now, for example, the political divisions and partisan interest within the Security Council, or particularly the use of veto power by some of its permanent members, blocked any international response to the mass atrocities committed in Syria. So, thus strengthening impunity and encouraging the expansion of war, crisis, or crimes and against humanity, according to Adams 2015. And also a rise of nationalist sentiments and movements in Russia and some European countries, and also continues to erode national cooperation in response to challenges such as the huge influx of refugees and the ongoing conflict in Ukraine. So, all of this threaten the international security and order in general that was created during the post-Cold War period. And yet, even as the principle of the responsibility to protect has gained political support and international legacy since it was introduced about a decade ago, its contribution to preventing mass atrocities and protection population remains low as locked in uh, 2015 points out policy practitioners and scholars need to think in a more nuanced way about sovereignty. So both decision making sovereignty when governments choose to independently determine whether a particular course of action and of course of human rights protection is in their national interest and erosion of sovereignty. Open the door to move atrocities within and across states' boundaries. This scholar, for instance, argues within and across states uh, that the ineffective exercise of sovereignty by a number of states uh, over their own territory. So it becomes a significant barrier to exercising protection responsibilities in other places. So next, the power in the current system of global governance has become more diffused, and the power shift accompanying the rise of Brazil, Russia, India, China, or the BRICS, and otherwise the so-called the rising powers, and pose questions about the possible reordering or shifts in the current state of global governance. And that's all of my report. So thank you for listening and God bless.